out of your gladiatorial group to train. You're getting down to the wire of how much money you guys have.
Huh.
Sounds like
And chat with go and chat with the Countess. You later find out that she has business here. She's going to look up some of her husband's old friends, and may want a bodyguard while doing it. We'll say that Roger, who doesn't need any training, and one other person end up being her guard. Where is Roger? Oh, he's up sleeping. Arlen will go with her.
Oh, yeah, because he's the bodyguard that's going to scare them off. Oh no, he's going to run over my toe.
He's got a 14 strength or something.
Well,
Okay, who needs a training? This is an automatic success training point.
Sam could use one.
I think Arlen wants to train one of his ability scores. He still does not have the ability
think,
scores for
yes.
Gestalt, so I'm going to make the
I'm
executive
sure he does.
decision that I'm not going to leave Ahmed out.
Correct.
And looks like he already has an 18 charisma, 18 wisdom, and his 2 other points would go into Dex or Con.
Let's see, this Ireland Lightbringer. Oh my god, those stats suck so bad.
Yeah, those are.
Oh, that's not good. Oh,
That's what random gets you.
Oh, it's not good. He puts
There's-
in intelligence. I don't know, like
Up
Wait a
his
sec.
Con by 2.
did he? He did round out his intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. I would assume he's going to up his con, but
Let me just check the math to make sure that that is equaling 82. So 14 plus 8 plus 12 plus 12 plus 18. Yeah, that's 82. Okay. Yeah, Radimer has only been able to like gear them up and keep them trained by the money they're earning along the road. Like there's no money beyond him training you guys, if that's what you want how to spend your money. So what am I spending this in? I think Dex is the thing that he needs, or Con. It really is.
since it's one, just say that there's one and let Ahmed choose.
Okay. Add 1 point for training. Okay. Well, you've got 5 training points. You could spend it on more than one person.
Right. Well, this is
You
what I
could
mean,
do
like,
2 training points and a Gestalt for Arlen, but then Arlen is basically not participating in anything.
Right. So
He could be on the sidelines to heal. I'll be nice.
Well, who else needs
Next.
so? Ugg is. I
Ugg is
think,
already
trained
Gestalt.
properly.
He is all trained up. He can't improve his scores. Edward is a Gestalt, and he's all trained up in his stats. He doesn't need anything. Roger
What about
is all trained up. He's a Gestalt. And Barrack Tarn. Barrack Tarn, his next training, he becomes a sorcerer.
so turn him into a sorcerer?
Okay? So add sorcerer. Gestalt?
Did Roger get all of his feats done?
Yep.
I think we did that one. Like he skipped an adventure to do all that.
He skipped the adventure with the Red Archer to do this.
Okay. Litara. Is she good or is she?
Barrack Tarn, so is adding Sorcerer Gestalt. That's 2 training. Mortenzie, do you need any training, bud?
I was going to say, just give me a second. I'm going to see if there's a... Can I retrain... Oh, no, it's my Gestalt. I can't do that. Never mind. No.
Okay.
What are you trying to retrain?
I was gonna say retrain my rogue to like rogue scout or something like that.
Oh yeah, no. No.
Can't do that because it's my gestalt.
Wilbur, does he need training?
Wilbur's. Well, Wilbur's got like permanent charisma damage.
I think that's at this point for your character
He's
its
just
style.
He's got a scar. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got kind of a
necro scar.
No,
And then Sam needs to retrain his gestalt.
Sam needs to retrain Gestalt.
Okay. You could then use the remaining 2 training points to give Arlen his second
Gestalt.
training point, and then train him in Gestalt, which I don't know what Ahmed's choosing.
So we go. Arlen is busy.
Yep. Add 2 point for training.
Gestalt. Chinwalker.
I honestly don't know what he's. Gestalt ID is sorcerer at the bottom.
Sorcerer. Yeah, he wants to be a sorcerer. His plan is to be a sorcerer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Arlen, the Lightbringer.
Other things to train with, like,
Overland flighting around, just ignoring the fact. Ahmed wanted sorcerer, I think. Yeah, I think that's what's listed on his thing. But I'm not gonna spend screen time or stream time updating that character. Also, don't know what choices he's gonna make. But cool stuff. All right. So some of you spend some time training. Eventually, the day does come where, unless there's something you want to do while training is going on. People come and go in the inn. You guys stay here. The Countess does spend some time going around the town, trying to track down old friends of her husband's. Or perhaps contacts in her family.
Okay.
If that is a no, then who wants
it's
to...
like there's the weird job, and then I think give me a second. I have to rebuild Sam.
Okay, so let's do a mark fight first. Mortenzie, let's see what happens first. The job or the fight? Of course, the fighting.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to grab the group of you. Actually, I'm just going to expose the map beside it, because I sort of suspected that there would be fighting. And here, to the right, we have the Pit of the Stone Bear. In the center of it, there is a massive cave bear that has been petrified, and it looks like it was in the middle of a fight when it was. You do see that there are axe and sword marks and like little chips off of the bear itself, but most of it indeed is there. Soldiers have gathered, including some of the people from the inn itself. You know that Gan is there. Radimer may have enrolled you in other fights aside from just this one. The Countess actually shows up to watch the fight.
Oh, that's kind of surprising.
Arlen has showed up as he is interested in healing all of you. I'm assuming your entire caravan goes, or at least the gladiators do.
Yep.
Litara is busy. But that gnome that you
that we met, Mr. Bilk.
Yep, is there. Oh, not the gnome, sorry, the goblin. There are a lot of soldiers, some of them drunk, a lot of them look like they're on leave or at the end of their leaves. Some of them are dressed in uniform while others are not. It is an Ahmed.
Force me to the map.
Hey lads.
Hello.
How's
Good day.
it going? I've been home for maybe an hour now. I have been fighting with skunk.
Did the skunk win?
It is not going well.
A
This is
skunk?
my second set of closing.
Oh no!
That's hilarious.
Oh, gross.
Oh, gross.
Fucker.
Did you know that China doesn't have skunks? I told you the story about my wife not knowing what a skunk smell was, and she's like, "So the house is on fire because the dog got sprayed, and she didn't know. She thought like it was an electrical fire."
So I'm waiting for him to leave the.
You gave up on the fight. You
I'm
lost.
just gonna. No, I was walking by all of a sudden here. Huh. That bush never made that sound before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, dark
So,
skunk indeed.
so the pit, there is a raised platform. It's about 15 feet tall that surrounds the pit itself. Gladiators are just lowered down. They do have ladders if you need them to go down into the pit. Your group seems to be congregating to one side. Undwin is there. He seems to be quite nervous as he's sitting beside the countess. Many of the soldiers recognize her as nobility, and some of them are even like nodding and saluting towards her as she comes. Mortenzie and Sam notice that the two bounty hunters also are watching. They just sort of show up, almost like they wanted to show up just to watch Mortenzie fight.
Can you zoom me in? I'm having a problem with my my mouse pad here.
You're Mouserino.
Yeah, I might have to buy a mouse tomorrow.
There you go.
Thank you.
There are lots of soldiers. There seem to be some taverns or some vendors that are nearby that...
Just a quick thing. Ahmed,
Yeah.
give... Arlen got 3 training points, 2 ability scores, and his Gestalt. So, chop chop.
Yeah, so do that all right now.
So Arlen's casting on you guys whatever the hell buffs you want that'll last for a while. Have fun with that. My mind is still dealing with the scent shit list. The scent overload.
the sensory overload.
Thank you. It's just even my shit is broken right now. So I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here for that long. I need to go and keep an eye on that little bastard. I'm listening to you guys on Twitch. Good luck with the Minotaur.
Where is the skunk? Is he in a trap or?
No. I have a shed, and he's living underneath the shed. And unfortunately, he's made about 3 different holes, so I have to board all of those up.
No, that's all.
Concast Cloud Kill. Yes, he does.
I need a noble sounding first name.
Actually, what you need to do is you need to borrow a friend's like Jack Russell Terrier. A friend that you're okay losing, and you just let that dog loose in your backyard. It'll get rid of the skunk.
It's not a bad idea.
Marty, we're
Yeah.
back on task.
Oh, I'm
Never-
sorry,
never
guys.
mind.
I'll let you guys. I'll let you guys continue. I will be watching on Twitch. So
Okay.
have fun.
A man, a well-dressed man. He may be aristocracy, although there's this weird functionality about his clothing. He walked into the arena, his red hair spilling around a long kind of ibis-shaped doctor's mask, which then he takes up. Everyone's clapping. The doctor! Doctor! Quiet, my future patients! Quiet those I've already seen! Wow, this is not the triage tent of the front! Well, this is not the horrid battlefield in some far-off kingdom! This is the pit of the stone bear! All the soldiers seem to be uppity about this. Tonight, you will see, you green soldiers, you veterans of great battles. 2 men, if we call them that, and there's some chuckling, enter into the pit of the stone bear, and only 1 perhaps will leave in a horizontal position. The other I shall bring back to my tent. There's some laughing to that. And tend to the wounds of the losers. Doctor, 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 doctor.
They really care about their health care here.
I can do better than Dr. Payne. Says one of the where is the little goblin? Did I bring the wrong goblin?
What happened to
goblin,
the Lanker, the Fletcher?
The Lark? The Lark. Where is he? He got mixed up with one of the other goblins. Is he there in your group? No. Did he get deleted? Goblin servant, goblin servant. They all look the same when I'm when I'm zoomed out.
That's right. All them demis look the same, don't they?
Goblins aren't demi-humans. They're goblins. Not Grop. Shit. I'll have to put another one down. Yeah, but Lark mentions that he could do a better job at introducing, is what he's saying. Fallenstone, we have the power. We've got Feebler the Lark. No, he's on the map somewhere, because this one's labeled 1. And he talked to, I guess, Sam and Mortenzie before. Don't worry, I'll get some of them riled up when you go in there. Of course, we haven't talked about my fee.
Yeah. About your fee.
You
I'll
want
do
some
lady problems?
How are you gonna do that?
Maybe she likes them big.
What?
That guy's got the money.
You're missing the point. Hey, do you want some sort of chanting going on? Perhaps this Xorbinius person you're always on about? At this point in time, it's been like 10 days of you staying in the same place. He seems to be like a regular, we'll call him. So he's heard you go on and on about Xorbinius at this point.
Yeah. Yes, Xorbinius would greatly appreciate a chant.
Randomly. Yeah, Marty, that raises a flying Pathfinder 2. Goblins are core now. Yes. Because everything is just gonna, like, no one's gonna not hate goblins. There's a whole a beginning of an adventure path where goblins are raiding a town because they're goblins. So you want some chants or not?
Yes, chants. I like chants.
You're gonna have to pay me something.
I have something. He produces a gold coin.
You're gonna need many more of those.
How about one of these? And he pulls up the bloodstone.
That'll do. A short chant for one fight. Give me the tip of your hat or scratch your head or something if you want it. I understand that you might be fighting several things here today.
Huh?
Or something. I don't know. Your Circus of Dread or whatever you're called?
Yes. I don't know. It matters not.
My saws and chisels look forward to tapping and hacking off limbs that are no longer functional. They're all cheering. Chop them all off! You hear somebody, you hear some drunk dude yelling.
I don't want him to chop it off.
But in order for us to get there, we must have contests. And this, our first great match of the night, we shall pit. Who are we fighting first? Who's fighting first?
thought Mortenzie was fighting first. Could be Sam, I don't know.
He is a gnome, born in captivity, born behind cages like an animal. He is merciless. Mortenzie! Boo! People are just booing as Mortenzie is clambering down to the ring. How are you getting down?
Is there a ladder or something?
Yeah, there's a rope ladder.
I'll take the rope ladder.
Okay. Boo!
Boo! You suck. Mortenzie, you suck.
And in a strange twist, we will have the carnage begin. Gan. Rip him apart, Bloodhorn! Gan. Good day. Thanks for stopping by.
While he's descending,
Yep.
Mortenzie's going to cast long arm on himself.
Okay. The monster of Fallenstone, the minotaur of the broken castle maze, Gan Bloodhorn. The soldiers seem to love Gan Bloodhorn as the hometown gladiator warrior. Has got a helpful crowd. Nah, they're racist. Friendly crowd. And Mortenzie is dealing with an unfriendly crowd. That's a -1.
Mortenzie does the hat flip thing, make them like me.
Yeah, that was a fun raid last Sunday when we were playing some Baldur's Gate. Thanks for stopping by. You guys came from Ellie's channel, I believe, which is cool. She games on Sunday. I'll have to check out her channel on Sunday. But Mortenzie gets dropped into the pit. Yeah, there's this massive petrified bear. You're seeing the ass end of the bear. It looks like it's kind of rearing up, like it was trying to attack something. There is the sign of gladiatorial fighting, like blood mixed with shit, mixed with muck all around you. You could see little bits of weapon and bits of armor laying around. You might actually be able to find weapons in the muck. Mortenzie, you notice that Radimer actually had your hammer and just kind of drops it over the side. There are some people that are soldiers that are passing this great axe like it's really important, and they lower it down kind of into the hands of Gan.
I could swing that axe.
Yes, you can.
You hear a whistle, like that sort of high pitched whistle. You could see Thiebler. He's asking you a question. Do you want the chanting?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Okay, so Thiebler goes over to a section where there are goblins and orcs and kind of the rougher looking non-humans, and you can see him passing out coins. And he's organizing some sort of chant to perhaps help Mortenzie.
I'm gonna tear you apart, you little pipsqueak.
Wow, this is a match to non-lethal and match to subdual. Who knows what maiming may occur? Who knows which one, and he's suggesting towards Mortenzie, will end up in my sick tent. Chop off all his limbs! There's always that one who's just really bloodthirsty and really into it.
That guy's a dick. Stop being your dick.
Come on, man. Think of panning around a WWE.
Chair match.
Yeah, exactly. Rip his head off. Like that sort of stuff. But they get to see it for reals. Mark is frozen in the pop pose. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I just see Mark taking a drink.
He's going to drown if he keeps drinking that long. He doesn't have to breathe.
The bloodthirsty one is always an old lady for some reason. Yeah, she's just seen a lot. We'll just wait for Mark to recover lost connection here.
So, for the minor magic for rogue talent, the major magic we've already chosen True Strike as a good major magic for Sam to have.
Yep.
The minor.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be chanting, by the way.
Xorbinius. Xorbinius.
Oh, come on, Mark. Your internet sucks. That is clearly internet between us and Mark.
Yeah, well, he's stuck for me too.
Yeah.
His house died.
His house died.
Yeah.
Or his wife started streaming Netflix or something.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
True strikes under people's weapons. Bang!
Well, True Strike, whatever you want, and it's a spell-like ability, so then you get quicken spell-like ability, and then you quicken...
Oh, this is for Sam.
Yeah! Sam's got an int of 11.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
He's
Which
just
means he can
smart
cast
enough.
first-level spells
He
with
can
the two
cast
rogue
first level
talents.
spell with
What is
two
it?
rogue talents.
What is his first zero-level spell? You get one or two of them.
I'm trying to pick one. He has dark vision, so I don't know if we need light.
Does he have a sneak attack with rogue?
Yeah, he does.
Take a ray spell.
Shoot acid up your butthole. Acid's always fun.
Acid or a ray of frost just to get your sneak attack off at a touch attack.
A little bit of little acid splash. It's a good one. It's a good compatty one. What a dick.
Ray of frost to make things cold? I don't know.
Well, it's like Ray of Frost is good because you can chill your drink, right?
Yep.
Um,
All right, I gotta like slap 9 levels of fighter on this minotaur.
No. Like 2 levels of barbarian is plenty. Thanks. 2.
Well, the minotaur normally has a BAB of 6.
So he double swings anyway.
We'll never see Mark again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna go with acid splash.
Hey, there's a Mark.
Because
sorry,
acid splash
power
is
went out.
more rocky.
There's a tornado warning here right now, so
Nice.
Oh, the sky's green. Oh, funnel's foaming.
it's dark. I can't see.
Okay. Gan is wearing breastplate.
Okay.
He is swinging around an eldritch-looking great axe. You notice that his handler ends up starting a chant in the crowd, Mr. Bilk, and it's kind of like foot clap, foot clap, foot clap along the wooden boards.
That'll never catch on.
And there's kind of a yell of Gan while they're chanting. It takes a Thiebler a little while to organize because you didn't have this pre-set up and you paid him like moments before you hopped in the pit. Have a safe match, gentlemen, and we'll see one of you in the sick tent. And Dr. Payne simply goes off to the edge. You notice he clicks his boots together and magically rises out of the pit.
He's like Mary Poppins.
I'm gonna feed your liver to the bear.
Says Gan.
He doesn't look very hungry.
Quiet, you whelp! I've had enough of your simpering laugh.
That's not good. I rolled a 6 on the initiative.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, minotaurs have like a fuck you up charge power. Called fuck
Good
you
thing
up
that he's
charge
really
power.
slow, and he rolls a 9. All right. So, you had the opportunity to cast, we'll say, 1d3 minus 1 spells in addition to your long arms while the chatting was going on. So you had one more round of prep.
Okay, well then he cast shield then.
Okay.
Are you fucking casting spells, you coward? You want to know what we do to mages around here?
He clicks the top of his horn with his axe, and then he gets a 9 for his initiative. How you doing, Mortenzie? 6. All right, he charges.
I got a 6 in total.
Okay. So he comes running in, and then at the last moment dips his horns down like he's
Hey,
going
aren't
to try.
I behind the stone bear?
He moved over a little bit.
I can draw a line without hitting the stone
Okay.
bear.
Okay, he
Ooh.
charges. Into here. And just is close enough to clip you. All right, so with his charge and his levels, he hits AC 25 with the charge.
Misses. AC 26 right now.
And you had
With my
2
shield
rounds of
spell.
prepping, so yeah, you're not flat-footed. So he,
I've also got uncanny dodge.
yeah. Oh, that's right. The crowd woos as they thought for sure you were dead. He stumbles forward after catching his weight from the charge as he went headlong into you. Are you raging?
Not yet.
Okay, well, it's your turn.
I rage.
Okay, you begin to grow, and people are like, "What the fuck's going on?" He's like a puffer fish. He just begins getting mad and sort of breathing in and expanding. Oh, you hear somebody nearby say the word "Spriggan."
I am not a Spriggan. I am Xorbinius.
Okay, you thought for a moment that you didn't say the word Xorbinius, and then you're not saying Xorbinius, and it's not inside your head. You hear, in addition to the stomp, stomp, clap, and Gan, stomp, stomp, clap, and Gan, you hear a whole bunch of orcs and goblins and half-orcs chanting,
Xorbinius, 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 Xorbinius.
and this seems to have power for you. You notice the Thiebler the Lark is leading that chant, and you've got a +2 bard song.
Sweet.
Haha!
We're keeping this guy.
We just have to convince the half-elf chick to bang him.
All right, so what a crappy roll. AC 17.
AC 17, you come in with the hammer. He did charge with his natural and his armor, which is +6.
Not
11, 20, AC 18 with the charge.
Nope.
Let me just make sure. 5 natural, +7 armor, -1 size, +0 dex is 22, 21. After the charge, 19.
Nope, he misses.
Okay. You hit the hammer right into his breastplate. Boom! It kind of sticks there for a moment. You pull it off, and he's going to. Oh, you did that with long arms.
Yeah.
Are you moving?
Okay, he'll step in 5 feet.
Okay. You are subtracting the -1 to hit for the unfriendliness and adding the 2 in for friendly?
Oh no, I haven't. No.
Okay.
So I missed anyway. But,
AC 18. It was getting
Okay.
close.
Yeah.
If Chant Xorbinius with the dice scrolls get any better, I don't know. Well, he's getting a +2 right now from the bard song and the chanting.
Mark is rolling right now,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
it's highs and lows. There's very rarely any.
All right.
Just tens.
Gan is bringing his axe down. As you got in a little bit too close towards him, he's not taking a full swing. It's like he's just bringing the whole thing down and trying to catch one of the blades into the top of your head.
Harsh, dude.
So this is... It was +14 before. +15. So this is +16 minus power attack. Which is -3. And then he's got a +1 from his chanting of the crowd. AC 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Sam should be in there. We should be working together. Cheating.
You like sneak attack? I like sneak attack.
I like sneak attack. You like sneak attack? Hey!
-3 becomes
Murder buddies.
9. Okay, this is gonna hurt. The great axe comes thundering in for 36 damage,
Ouch.
and he just holds it there for a moment as the bottom of the blade of the axe is just sticking into your shoulder. He'll take a second attack. So this is plus 14 minus 5, so plus 9 on his second. 1d20 plus 9. AC 21.
Misses.
Okay, he pulls out the blade and you stumble back from it and he tries to swipe at you. And then his
that's
gore as
655.
gore as a secondary would be, instead of plus 15, it is plus 10.
Minus whatever the masterwork of the weapon is. Or...
Yeah, I already got that. It's plus 16.
Cool.
So plus 10. Oh, -3 for power attack. AC 20.
No.
Okay, so he took another swipe at you with his horn. He can't seem to quite get low enough to hit Mortenzie.
Xorbinius, 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 Xorbinius.
So Binius returns. It's gonna be one of those fights.
Okay. Something weird happened, Mortenzie. You took a swing with your hammer, and for a moment you felt this weird kind of like crawling sensation over your body. Like something came in through your back, crawled between your skin and the muscles in your back, and then crawled out the other side.
What?
And that's why you missed.
Okay.
You're all tingly, is basically.
This place is haunted. I told you it was haunted.
He quickly spins around and starts chasing, like he's chasing his tail for a couple seconds.
Gan does not. Gan takes this moment to turn his axe sideways and is just going to like try to hammer Mortenzie over the top of his head.
Does Mortenzie have like a bite or a gore or any of those?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so this is plus 16, -3 for power attack, plus 1 for the crowd, and a -4 because he's trying to do this without doing lethal damage. He gets a nat 20, of course.
Of course he does.
Plus -3, plus 1, -4 to confirm the crit. AC 29 to confirm.
Yep.
52 on the chart.
He might get... This is bad, because there's going to be a lot of non-lethal coming. ×3 non-lethal, or potentially ×4 non-lethal.
I think it's ×3. 52 doesn't go that high. We're doing Rocky 2. Your agent.
I watched all the Rocky movies on weekends ago.
Standard critical damage. Okay, so this is 96 plus
96 plus 60.
60. Yep.
60?
89 non-lethal damage.
How you feeling?
Probably, I think, pretty much put me out.
Drowsy?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Mortenzie turned around and was attacking something else. And then the Minotaur just took advantage of that, flipped his axe sideways, and hammered like Mortenzie down into the ground. He lost his rage, so he actually shrunk. So for the crowd perspective, it actually looked like he was being driven like a pole into the ground. Mortenzie kind of pops up from that, his hammer goes flying, and he just falls face down into the muck. Mortenzie, you're kind of in the dark for a moment. Your whole world's spinning.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Somebody just ran by you. You heard this.
Xorbinius?
Come closer.
I don't know how an unconscious man can do that, but he's gonna try.
Okay, well, you look down and you see your hands. They're covered in the blood of all those that Mortenzie has killed in
Okay.
Xorbinius' name. Crunch. You're now walking over the bodies of all those you've killed in Xorbinius' name.
Okay.
And there's this distant
The rats and
sound.
cats?
There's this distant sound of people chanting Xorbinius' name in volume. There are at least 30 people in the crowd calling out to Xorbinius.
Yes. I have done it. I've brought
There's
it
this
in
thing
full.
walking towards you. It's really awkward. There's mist ahead of you, and you see these two clawed feet. But for some reason, the clawed feet aren't moving very much with each stride. It's almost like they're wiggling towards you. As they're wiggling towards you through the mist, the bodies of those that you've slain, take a guesstimate of how many people Mortenzie has killed.
Like 50 or 60, more than that probably, including like goblins and things. Yeah, probably
Okay.
close to 100.
Okay.
Say my name.
So Phineas?
Yes,
Phineas.
been so long.
You have this weird mirror bending sound. The bodies spread, and you can see these two little clawed feet, and there is this Ouroboros thing that kind of looks like a serpent eating its own tail. It's moving, like it's constantly trying to eat more of itself. And in the center of it, there's a mirror. And for a moment, you thought you were seeing Xorbinius, but it's you.
I am Xorbinius? No.
The mirror is not moving exactly like you're speaking, but it just has this manic look. I like even more manic than your.
Yes, you are my chosen
gets down on his knees and bows before the might of Xorbinius.
Yes, you submit to me. Long has it been. Long has it been. I took such a chance on you.
And you see, for a moment, you kind of stare upwards, like your whole neck broke backwards and you're staring upwards, and there are these bars raising from the side of you and weird white clothing all around you, and you could see some sort of like spinning thing above you, and you're looking outside of a crib.
Okay.
And you can hear, there, in Gnomish. It will be all right, Mortenzie. What? Bunch of this torrent of red blood, just kind of spilling and washing you in your manger.
And he is baptized.
This broken neck of the woman or some sort of nursemaid of yours is looking down at you with these same strange eyes.
I was there in the beginning. You are just born.
My only friend. My first friend.
Yes, your only friend.
Xorbinius. This was a mirror that was in your home. You remember, for a time you did live with relatives. You must have been really young at that time. You remember playing with toys in front of this mirror and talking to your best friend, your imaginary friend, Xorbinius.
See, he's not crazy.
Hey, that's where you're wrong.
Yeah, Mortenzie's now collecting mirrors from now on.
I need your help, friend.
What? What can Mortenzie do for Xorbinius?
Find me. Find me.
I will find you and free you. Yes, yes, that is.
Trapped behind the mirrors.
I will find you. I will find you. I swear it. I will find you.
They broke me. They broke the mirror in your room. And now I must find my way back through a different one.
I will guide your way. I will guide your way. He's like crying now. He's so happy.
And we shall be reunited.
Yes, yes.
Bad luck. 7 to the power of fuck knows what. And perhaps it was fate that Mortenzie did not fight
Shit
well.
pushed in.
Right. Don't turn your back to enemies in the middle of combat. It's like he turned around, like you just something went wrong. Of course, it's Mortenzie. But is this how Mortenzie gets mythic powers? I don't know. Meanwhile, people on the outside are not seeing anything going wrong with Mortenzie, although he seems to have this weird smile across his face, which is hard
That's
to find.
normal.
When you see the Doctor of Pain, Skavern, coming down to go inspect Mortenzie, are you allowing him to get his hands on Mortenzie, or are you guys rushing to his aid?
That'll hop in.
Okay. Will this one end up on my
Anatomical table?
Sam will grab Mortenzie.
Apparently
Took his
not. His friends want his cadaver. And they're all laughing.
Hey, you still good to go, furry?
Think. He just chucks his axe to the ground.
Punch kicker. Oh, it appears that we have...
He clicks his heels and goes and stands on top of the bear.
It appears that we have a grudge match between...
Sam, the giant.
Samuel the giant of far-off lands, the Stygian giant,
You might have picked that up from your accent.
Sure, why not?
and Gan, who clearly is still seeing blood, and my poor anatomical table is still empty. Place your bets. Place your wagers and make sure that you visit those contract lawyers if you want some extra pay.
Sam takes a move action to grant himself improved initiative as he's getting hyped. Get hyped! Get hyped!
Yep.
Hey, same chant? We never discussed the price?
I prefer something a little more poetic.
Yeah, well, you owe me a favor.
You got it.
And it's not to sleep with... It's not to sleep with Zatha.
Accidents do happen.
Oh, fuck you.
That's what he says. Give me a charisma check as you're pushing maybe the wrong buttons.
17.
Yeah. Is Sam willing to do this little goblin a favor?
I'll do him a favor.
Okay,
I'll do
all
him,
right.
as long as it's not like murder somebody in a back alley.
Yeah. Well, he didn't seem to be that sort. Mortenzie, however.
You mean don't murder them in the back alley?
Yeah.
But they're mices.
I've
No,
been
they're goblins, but they're mices.
I've been wondering how long, whether I was gonna and how long. Anyways.
Before something, you will a god into reality. How does it work? Apparently, like it's an interesting concept. Were the gods willed into existence by people, or are the stories correct that the gods created the people to worship them? Because the gods are fueled by people, so without people, how did you get gods in the first place? So, like, it's an interesting other way of playing around with the whole, just people willed them into existence.
Oh, are they showing the same face cam? Hey, it's because Ahmed left. Did Ahmed mean to leave? Yeah.
Yeah, he smells like a skunk. He's watching the skunk. So I don't know if you remember when there was. Did we ever tell you the story about the raccoon?
No.
There was a raccoon, and because there was a raccoon, Ahmed had to like go home because there was a raccoon. And we were like, we just started playing, and he had to. It was like 7:30. We just got started. We just ate Thai food, and we were about to play some D&D, and there was a raccoon.
If I could get more high pitched with Xorbinius' voice, I would have, but I just don't have that range. Creepy. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Okay, Sam is like warming up, and Gan didn't seem to rage. He's just big and scary.
It's big and scary.
Come on, kick puncher! Yeah, show us what you've got.
He's moving forward. What are you
Okay.
doing? Like there's another
will-
round of prep if you want. Like he's positioning himself for a charge. It's obvious.
Okay, I will engage my stance and
Okay.
go defensive.
Okay, neither one of you is flat-footed, and let's roll for initiative. He gets a 17.
1d20 plus 17. No, that's not quite how that works. 15.
He comes charging in towards you, kicking up dirt behind him. He charges right into your face. You don't threaten at range, right?
I don't threaten at all right now.
Okay.
Offensive.
Oh, yeah. So his powerful charge. He was attacking at plus 16, so that becomes plus 15, minus 3, plus 2 for charge, plus 1 for crowd. AC 18.
No.
He misses with his charge again. Ah! You notice people are probably betting on whether Gan gets them on just the charge. Like there's some people that seem.
That's probably a good bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see a bunch of people like throwing in the towel kind of thing. They're all like angry that Gan missed, and there's some clapping. And Thiebler the Lark is got his goblins and half-orcs and hobgoblins all chanting Sam, and it's sort of overpowering, at least part of the chant for Gan.
We're
So
going
a plus 2 bard song, but you're still unfriendly, so it's a net plus 1.
Plus 1. Right. We're going to use a move action to change my combat feat.
Yep.
To we'll use improved unarmed, or we'll use weapon focus unarmed strike.
Yes.
It's currently 33. It used to could 36.
Yeah, give us a breakdown with how does it get to that high?
So we've got the base of 10, 3 from Dex,
Yep.
7 from a set of pimp-ass, bomb-ass armor, 2
Right.
from a shield, 1 from the dodge feat, 1 from the brawler bonus, 1 deflection from a ring, 2 natural armor. Then we have crane style is adding 1, cautious fighter is adding 2, and defensive fighting defensively is adding 3. So to minus 2 to hit, I'm adding a 6 additional AC on top.
Lamb fries. Yeah, I just saw it. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on my because he's gonna be he's a baby goat man.
I have a shield, but it's just a plus 2 shield. I don't have like a shield spell. Okay. I'm going to then punch 1 time. 10 plus 1 minus 2 minus 2.
Charging AC of 19.
Hit AC 16.
Kind of he turns and you hit his armor, and the minotaur is going to try to gore you again. He is not charging.
5-foot step.
Plus, he'll 5-foot step in towards you as he's trying to hit you with his big ass horns. That's plus 15 minus 3. Plus 1.
Does he have 10-foot reach with his horns? Or do I feel
he
threatened
does.
when I 5-foot step back?
Yes. But he wants to be in close. Brrr! AC 31.
Misses.
So he
AC 33.
hits only on a 20. Okay.
Yes.
Unless he drops his power attack. Okay. He's trying to go for the single knockout gore, and it's not working too well.
Okay. We're going to try a flurry and see if that works. AC 12 is no good.
No, he catches your punch, and pushes off to the side.
AC 13 is no
No,
good.
he body
All right.
checks you as you're trying to get in.
Ah.
Okay, he is going to drop his power attack. He is a fighter. He knows when things are going badly.
Oh, and he's 5-foot stepping around.
You need 10 feet for a charge, right? Okay, so he's going to attack from there.
Yep.
AC 23.
Nope.
As you're trying to retreat, he's trying to hit in and leaning forward. This gives you a good chance to smack him in the jaw.
Yep. We're going to... This hasn't gone well. He doesn't have any weapons. I might just embarrass him a little bit. See how this goes. I'm going to 5-foot step back.
Okay.
Cast True Strike.
A new trick that you know.
Ah! I'm gonna 5 foot step back. I'm gonna cast.
Your true strike is kind of like